Bruno Mars is one of the hippest, most talented, and unique artists out there. Having sold over 130 million records worldwide, he's also one of the best-selling music artists of all time. But where did his musical journey start? And how did he get to where he is today? In this video, we take a look at his childhood, which, to be honest, gives some merit to the rumors of him being Michael Jackson's son, his journey to stardom, and his current and upcoming projects. Where did his stage name come from? And is he about to tie the knot? This is Bruno Mars on Persona Pop. You're watching Persona Pop, and this is Bruno Mars, American singer, songwriter, record producer, musician, and dancer. His life story and current updates. Bruno Mars smashed into the music scene in 2010 with a release of his first single, Just the Way You Are. Since then, he's conquered the industry and has the awards, net worth, and Instagram followers to prove it. As of May this year, Bruno Mars has an estimated net worth of $175 million. He's followed by 23.7 million adoring fans on Instagram, and to date, he's won 11 Grammy Awards and 3 Brit Awards, to name but a few. He also holds the world record as the first male artist to achieve 3 10 million selling singles. Peter Gene Hernandez, professionally known as Bruno Mars, was born on October 8th of 1985. He was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. His parents were both performers in Hawaii, and by the time he turned 2, his father gave him the nickname Bruno because he looked so much like Bruno Sammartino, a professional wrestler. And so the name stuck. As for Mars, well, we'll get into that a little bit later. Growing up, Bruno lived a bit of a Jackson 5 life, in the sense that he grew up as one of the 6 children who all performed in the family band called the Love Notes. His entire family is musically inclined, actually. His mother worked as a singer and a dancer, and his father performed Little Richard rock and roll music. His uncle was an Elvis impersonator. By the age of 4, Bruno and his siblings performed on stage 5 nights a week, so we guess he was destined to become a star. While his childhood started out well, it unfortunately took a dip during his teen years. His parents got divorced shortly after he turned 12, and financial stability became a struggle. So much so that Bruno, his brother, and father had to live in the slums of Hawaii on the back of a car, on rooftops, and in an abandoned bird zoo. Things eventually started looking up for them, and Bruno finally got settled during his high school years. While attending the President Theodore Roosevelt High School in Honolulu, he sang in a group called the Schoolboys and started growing as an entertainer. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, California, one of his sisters played his demo to the head of A&R, Mike Lynn. Lynn immediately saw Bruno's potential and arranged for him to travel to California for a meeting. Shortly after graduating from high school in 2003, Bruno packed his bags and moved to the City of Angels in the hopes of pursuing a musical career. And boy oh boy did he make the right decision! For the first few years of his musical career, Bruno worked behind the scenes as a songwriter. He wrote songs such as Bang Bang She Shot Me, as well as Biscuit for Kanan, DJ Made Me Do It for Chantel, and Hot Mess for Cobra Starship. During this time, he adopted the stage name Bruno Mars. As mentioned at the start of the video, his father gave him the nickname Bruno as a child because he looked so much like Bruno Sammartino, a professional wrestler. He chose the second name Mars because he felt like he needed a little more pizzazz to his name. Also, these are his own words. A lot of girls say I'm out of this world, so I was like, I guess I'm from Mars. His time to shine as a performer finally came in May 2010, when his debut extended play titled It's Better If You Don't Understand was released. From here on out, he continued to climb the ladder of success, and in July 2010, he released the lead single from his debut studio album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. By 2020, the album sold 15.5 million copies worldwide. Since then, Bruno has released 29 singles, 3 promotional singles, and 3 studio albums. He sold over 130 million records worldwide, which makes him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. And he's yet to turn 40. As for his future plans, Bruno is already hard at work on his next project, An Evening with Silk Sonic. It's an upcoming debut studio album by Silk Sonic consisting of Bruno and Anderson .Paak. The album is set to be released in January 2022. They've, however, already given us a little taste of what's to come with the release of 2 singles, Leave the Door Open in March this year, and Skate released in July. Bruno has worked incredibly hard for his fame and success, and luckily, he has someone special to share it with. In 2011, Bruno met Jessica Caban, an American model and actress. For the first year of their relationship, they dated over long distances, but soon moved in together. They've been together ever since. In fact, their love has been showcased through several of his Grammy-winning songs. In 2013, Bruno revealed to Rolling Stone that his radio hit, When I Was Your Man, was actually inspired by his relationship with Jessica. He said he wrote it during the time when he was worried he was losing her. In 2016, he told the same magazine, "She's my best friend, my rock." And if that's the case, then they may stay together forever so that Bruno can keep writing his hit songs. The pair don't seem to be in any rush to get married, and if we can venture a guess, it might be because his parents got divorced when he was fairly young. However, should that change, we're sure it'll be the wedding of the century. That's all from us here on Persona Pop for now. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to make sure you're notified of future releases. Let us know what you thought in the comments section, or tell us which celebrities you'd like to hear more about. Join us again next time for more on your favorite celebrities, right here on Persona Pop.